This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
What's happening with Leon Draisaitl? He's in Paris. The Edmonton Oilers are tweeting out saying they're being hilarious. They say Leon in Paris as if it was Emily in Paris.
Yeah, I think that was the point of the Leon in Paris caption of the pictures. And he's smoldering in them, just looking handsome as ever.
Is the whole team in Paris right now? What's going on?
No, I think they're just doing like a France media swing to try to get the game more popular there.
Cool.
So they probably scooped up some players that were in Europe and flew them in for a photo shoot, probably answering some media questions, that kind of stuff.
Dang, he looks good in these pictures.
Real good. And that's where this comment comes from, which is, I think, one of the funniest things I've seen on the internet in a long time. So, once again, Edmonton Oilers caption the pictures of Leon with Leon in Paris. And Paula C_4 writes, "Wish my name was Paris."
How many likes does that comment have? Because that deserves all of them.
Well, she actually just screenshot it and posted it to her Twitter.
Okay.
And I follow her on Twitter.
You should retweet that for sure.
And she wrote, "Don't do it, Paula. Do not do it," as her tweet. And then the screenshot of "Wish my name was Paris."
So it's like she was trying to hold back from saying it.
Yeah, but she didn't. And it's so worth it.
That's great.
God, super funny. It was, you know what? There's nothing better than waking up in the morning. You're a little groggy.
You're tired.
Yeah, underslept. You fire open the internet, and the first thing you see isn't people arguing. It's
someone being hilarious.
Dumb, hilarious comment like that. So thank you, Paula. You started our Friday off right. Time for Complaint Corner, where we rant about something. Because let's just get it off our chest.
Yeah.
And then let's move on from this negative attitude that you have this morning.
Me? I actually do have a negative attitude about something I saw online this morning that I do want to vent about.
Sure.
Whenever you see a dog that needs a loving home, let's see a shelter is talking about it, posts a picture, and then you go to the comments section. I find it so frustrating when I'm reading through the comments, hoping to find someone that says, "I want to take this dog, I'm going to take him." Instead, you see comments like, "I want this dog so badly, but I can't because I already have 4 cats and 6 kids." And I'm like, what is the point of this comment? Because people like me who are trying to, I have hope in my heart that they'll find a loving home. And you're just getting my hopes up with the start of your comment.
Right. And then crushing it.
So that's my first complaint. The second thing I'd like to get off my chest this morning, I know I have two. So I posted about the Ryder roast that's happening on September 8th, which is Ryder's 40th birthday party. All of you are invited. Unfortunately, you have to pay to be there. It's $10 a ticket, but it's all going to charity, so everybody calm down. But I posted it on my Instagram story with the link. The link is there to buy tickets. Do you know how many people responded to my story yesterday saying, "Where can I get tickets?"
Oh, no.
And then I find myself kind of being rude to them. I'm like, the link's right there, man.
Well, you should roast them. If they're interested in roast, be like, "Hey, dummy."
Yeah, that's true. No, I don't think I was being rude, but I was being short because I got so many. I was like copying and pasting replies.
Right.
It's right there.
Okay.
I do think that most people, when they're scrolling through Instagram stories, though, do you ever find yourself not really actually looking at the picture? You're just seeing who posted it, and then you click through?
Sorry, I stopped paying attention. So, yeah, I bet I do that on Instagram as well.
Oh, my gosh.
What were you saying?
I don't even know.
My turn for a complaint corner. And it's the Alberta My Digital ID. I don't know if you'll have that. But if you do, be ready to be annoyed by emails. Like, I've gotten, I don't know, 35 emails in the last month from these guys. Like, they're averaging more than one a day, saying, like, "Your account's about to expire."
Yeah, it's giving you a lot of heads up.
So then I go and I change my password, and then now it's about to expire again, and I'm getting notifications. Like, I'm getting more emails from My Digital Alberta ID than I do from, like, Wayfair. Like, leave me alone, bro.
Wayfair actually has calmed down a bit lately.
Well, I bet everybody started unfollowing or, like, unsubscribing.
Oh, maybe that's what I did.
Super annoying.
Maybe I did just unsubscribe. Okay, that was a really good complaint corner.
Tell me something good.
Brought to you by the all-new Derek Dodge. Come join our family at DerekDodge.com.
Play 107.
Ships are responsible for half of the deaths of Mediterranean sperm whales. Greek scientists have developed technology to pinpoint where a sperm whale's location is. What?
Sperm whale.
Real mature, Bradley.
Who's Bradley?
Are you serious right now?
What?
You've never seen Sticking Around?
Nope.
This is such a crime. Everybody has watched Sticking Around.
I haven't.
You're unbelievable.
You're mad at me because I haven't seen a show.
Yes.
Okay.
That's so weird. Who else agrees that that's weird that he didn't know my reference? Real mature Bradley. Quick poll in the text line. Let's make Ryder feel embarrassed. Okay, what was my story about?
That ships are now able to dodge sperm whales.
Yes. Okay, so there's a new technology that Greek scientists have developed where they can find a whale's location just by tracking the whale's clicks, the sound it makes in the water, from pretty far away.
Cool.
Yeah.
Tell me something good.
I have an animal story as well. Apparently, dogs cry happy tears when their owners get home. A professor investigated after his poodle had puppies, and he noticed the dog's face change when it nursed the babies, and it had tears in its eyes. So he started digging into it, and apparently when they're flooded with emotion, they will, in fact, cry, and they're flooded with emotion when their owners come home. Cutest thing I've read all day.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me something good.
It is a lovely time of year for interneting.
It really is. Today is International Dog Day, which might be my favorite day of internet. There's this day of the year, and then next week will be first day of school photos.
Which is so cute,
Which I
too.
love.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
And like the Oilers are getting back at it, so it's good interneting there.
Mm-hmm.
People are hyped up and positive. Just feels like overall a great time. So you actually got specific.
Yes.
You wanted people to share the sarcastic reasons they love their dog for International Dog Day.
Yes, so I posted Gordon and Stanley, and I captioned it with 2 perfect angels. Except when Gordy paused to go outside over and over again. Stanley sheds like crazy. Gordy barks when you throw a ball. Stanley spills water all over the house after drinking. And Gordy ignores you when you call him over. Plus, Stanley likes to jump out of car windows. Feeling #blessed. So the comments are unbelievable. If you want some serotonin today, go to Play 107 YEG on Facebook and read through these comments. It's unreal. This photo of a dog named Macy is captioned with, Macy's the best puppy ever. I love it when she goes outside and then comes in and pees in my house. This other comment says, it's a photo of 2 dogs. My favorite is when Lexi, the bigger dog, chews on the chair in the living room and sheds in every single corner of our home. And Lola, the little one, is still working on potty training. So when she has accidents, it's the absolute best, with like 1,000 exclamation marks.
Stanley, when I'm making eye contact with him and I feel like we're having a moment, and then he farts and his face doesn't change at all. I just love looking at another being in the eye who you think you're sharing something special with, and then they just gas bomb.
Okay, and his farts are loud.
Yeah, he farts like a human.
He farts like a human. It is so funny. Like, I'll hear him fart and I'll go, Ryder. And he's like, that wasn't me.
It was the dog.
It's so crazy. I've never met a dog that farts like a human before.
I will confess, the one time I did blame it on him, but it was actually me.
Of course.
Backstreet Boys in concert tonight. It's Play 107. We've got your DNA Circle tickets if you'd like to see what exactly that means. Play 107 YG on Instagram. Backstreet Boys have some of the songs that you can't help but sing along to. So, like, the concert tonight's going to be not only the Backstreet Boys performing, but everybody in their seats. There was a viral story a couple years ago of a guy who started singing Backstreet Boys. He was listening to music on his phone. He started singing along with them, and usually that would be quite annoying. Like, put your headphones in, bro. But instead, the rest of the train joined in. Check it out. So a couple hours ago, we decided to see if this is true, that you just can't help but sing along to the Backstreet Boys with a little game we call putting someone on hold, but they're not actually on hold. Check it out.
Hey, can I request a song?
Just 1 second, man. I got to put you on hold, okay?
Yeah, you betcha. Tell me why never wanna be safe. I want it that way. Your fire, your one.
Hey,
Hey.
great singing.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Lucas says, make sure you remind everyone who's listening to take a nap before the concert, seeing as most of us are in our 40s now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
gonna be a late
different.
one.
It's a lot different from when you saw Backstreet Boys when you were a teenager or in your early 20s. I'm probably going to take a nap before the show tonight. I was just in the bathroom and I saw the wiriest gray hair sticking out my head.
Yeah, I've been noticing that one actually.
What?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me these things or like pull it out for me?
Because I mentioned that I thought I saw gray in your hair, I don't know, roughly 4 years ago. And you literally almost attacked me.
Okay, but 4 years ago, I was still in denial. Mm-hmm. So that hurt me. Whereas now,
you know,
I'm very aware. I just don't like to see them. That's why I try and get
no, I'm
some,
not
like,
bringing that
blended
up.
blonde colors throughout.
Especially like in the media right now as a broadcaster with gray hair. I'm just going to stay out of this one.
I do agree. Like, embrace the gray. It's not... Gray is beautiful.
Yeah.
But the fact that it was wiry and sticking straight up, that's why I was like, you got to tell me.
Yeah, it looked like you had like a radio antenna.
Ryder, and you're not even making eye contact. You're staring at the wire. Can you come get it?
No, I'm not touching that thing. Remember Tim Hortons in the 90s?
Oh.
The old logo, even the yellow one.
It was so good.
And it's simple.
It was simple. It was fresh.
I miss the coffee shop aspect of it.
Yeah, you'd walk in and all you'd smell is those fresh donuts being made in house.
And like
so good.
they do some stuff very well.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason they've been so successful. But like the roots of it, I do miss that. They're trying pizza at select locations now. Mm-hmm. And people are torn about if this is a good idea or not.
It looks decent.
Do you remember Dan O'Toole?
Of course. Still relevant to this day in a sense,
yeah.
right?
Jay and Dan used to do the show on TSN together, and
Yeah.
then Dan got let go. Now he has a podcast called Boomsies, and he touched on the Tim Hortons pizza.
You can't even do the items you have right now correctly. Unless your goal was to have every menu item to have zero taste. Bagels? If you asked for it toasted, that bagel glanced at a toaster on its way out the window. That's as toasted as it gets. And pizza is going to fix that? Your staff already had to deal with people driving up the drive-thru and saying, oh, give me some Bieber balls. Now that you're going to throw pizza at them?
The passion. I got in my girlfriend's group chat, we're always like sending screenshots of things that are happening in the news, whatever.
Sure.
And so one of them posted the story about Tim Hortons having pizza and just said no. And then my other girlfriend, who's very passionate about food, says, oh, come on, Tim. You can't even spread cream cheese properly. I don't even want to experience how you're going to top a pie.
Yeah, there's some serious passion.
Oh, yeah.
You know what the surprise twist is going to be?
It's going to be good.
Going to be delicious.
Yeah.
Arizona Coyotes going to be playing out of Arizona State University for the next couple of years while they sort out what's happening with the team and with the city. They had a big issue with their old arena. The
Okay.
city didn't want to keep putting up the money that the Coyotes need because their fan base isn't really a thing.
Yep, that's true.
So they'll be playing out of a college arena, which is embarrassing enough for a professional sports team. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, but it just got worse. They've named the arena now where they're going to be playing the Mullet Arena.
I like it. That's not embarrassing at all. Mullets are very in right now.
No, I know, but it's actually just named after some donors at the university. It's not like they're not embracing the haircut, the mullet.
Oh, they should.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Like maybe put the offices where the business takes place in the front, and then the nightclub where the party is could be in the back of the arena. We are done for the week. Jenna takes over after 10 o'clock. You guys are both headed to Backstreet Boys tonight.
Yeah.
How you getting there?
I'm driving because I'm bringing your daughter, who's 10, but Jenna's going to hitch a ride with me on the way down.
Ride from Lisa.
No.
Why?
Well, I don't want you around her, actually.
Around who?
Around who?
Around my daughter.
Why?
Around Charlie?
Jenna's going to be drinking before, and I just don't want her to be a bad influence, so.
I'm only ever around Charlie when I'm drinking.
That's true. I do have
She
have house parties
That is
that
so
she's
funny.
at quite a bit.
If Charlie were to meet Jenna sober, she'd be like,
Who is this person?
Wow, why is she so boring today?
The Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Play 107.